going on, brother?
Yo, Josh, my man, my right hand.
This is the start of something.
Something cool.
We don't know what it's gonna be yet.
Yeah, could be
It's gonna
nothing.
be amazing.
Could be something.
I want to hear all these stories.
What stories?
The stories you were telling me
About yesterday?
that you were saving.
Yo, okay. So, I know Josh from Lifetime.
Which is a gym for those who
Gym.
don't know.
Oh, absolutely. We just be crushing it. You know what I mean? And yeah. So I went to Lifetime I went to Lifetime in Annapolis yesterday.
Okay.
Right with Shawty Low.
Which is the girl you're talking to.
I don't know, maybe. So, anyways, she had to work at 12. I think 12 yesterday.
Like noon.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm like, all right, bet, let's go. So meet at my crib at 6:30. So like, cause we like work out like crazy.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Jesus.
So she probably got there like 7. I'm like, all right, that's cool. Red flag.
Red flag.
And then so we go out there, get gas. We're just chilling. We get our lift in, and like so back, I guess like backstory or whatever. I mean, not even that, but like I'm a personal trainer, right? You know this.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's nice, kind of like lifting with someone that really knows their shit too. Because
Yeah.
like I was just like, I let her lead. I'm like, I'm down for anything.
Like you said, because she seems to have her shit down packed.
Yeah.
Like,
She might know what she's doing. But
Yeah.
of course we hit legs, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she was already cooking me. Because she was cooking me on the way there. She said, all right, you better start doing your movement prep now, because I like to do like 30 minutes movement prep. I'm like,
Which is me and another person in the gym were talking about this. Tony.
Yeah.
This way, he was like, "This shit's too long."
Yeah, it's a little long, but hey, man, and she always like cooks me for being fucking old. So she's like, how old is Josh? I'm like, oh, he's 22. She's like, oh, so you like children? I'm like, oh, fuck.
It's like everyone in your life is 22.
So anyways, we get there, we're going ham, and it was chill, bro. We were just vibing out.
Nice.
It was really cool.
Any notable moments?
Notable moments? Dude, at one moment, we were like, I just finished my set. She like hit my chest. She touched me. I was like, oh, my heart. She touched me, bro.
Yes.
Nah, it was chill. We just did a lot of volume. So like we did like
Really?
back squats, RDLs. So we did the leg press, which I never do. Like
Right.
we do a bunch of shit that I never do. I'm like, all right, cool. This is cool.
Yeah, because you're very... Like, I never see... Like, all the leg machines,
Yeah.
I never see you touch them.
Exactly.
Which is like, I go all the way down them.
Dude,
Like, I do all of them.
Exactly. So it was just like very different. So like my legs were like fucking trembling.
Really?
That shit was dope though. But yeah, it was a good lift. We went to Whole Foods afterwards, because Whole
Okay.
Foods is right next door.
Yeah.
And because she wanted to get like ice cream, and I'm like, all right, let's go get
Ice
some ice
cream?
cream. Yeah, she thought it'd be like cute, I guess.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it
And
sounds
then-
like a great thing to eat after a workout.
And then we decided that ice cream is probably not the best idea, because we also didn't get a very good night's sleep. So
Wonder why.
so as we were in Whole Foods, there was this old guy talking. He was like talking like a cashier or something, or an employee. And they were like, oh, where do you get your bagels around here? And he was like, oh, I go to blah, blah, blah. So I pulled out my phone, like, yo, let's go here and get a bagel, right? Spontaneous.
Nice.
So
Was it
then-
good bagels?
Yeah, and we walked there, right? And we're just like chilling, walking. Bro, I held her hand for like 1 minute, bro.
You held her hand?
For a minute. A
Wow.
whole minute. And then she ripped that shit away. She said, what the fuck you doing, bro? Nah, it was all funny, though. But,
Damn.
so we went and got bagels. It was like some weird ass. It was kind of like a Chinese carryout, but for bagels. It was very strange. You can't sit
weird.
there. You just order and you gotta leave.
It doesn't sound like the bagels would be good.
It was not the best.
Yeah. I've been getting bagels from Wegmans.
Yeah? Huh.
I hadn't been
Like
eating-
packs?
No, like, I don't know. They have a bakery there, and they bake their own.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not like the generic ones that you see in the bagel section. Just get them from the bakery.
Damn.
They're actually so good.
Ballin', bro.
Dude, I guess.
I buy frozen bagels, bro.
Really?
No.
Oh, I was about to say, that's disgusting.
But yeah, but that was cool. So on the way back, it was funny because there was like this infinity behind me, like trying to go fast, and there was like this type R behind him, and I didn't notice type R until like a little bit later, because she noticed me. Like she's like, what are you doing? I was like, you saw that infinity? I'm like, yeah, I saw. He's not. You feel me? And then so I get over like in the middle lane, because it's like 3 lanes, so
Yeah.
they could pass. I was like, let them do their thing.
Yeah.
They end up getting like, I think they were together, so they get 2 lanes over. They're like about to take their exit. And then like they pass me, like roll down the window a bit. They both give me like little deuces, and she was like, "Oh shit!"
It's like, oh my
I'm like,
God.
"Yo."
That's
It
what the
was
car
so funny.
community does.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I feel like I have that happen a lot. I went to Goodwill the other day to drop
Yeah.
off clothes, and the Goodwill guys, one of them was just super confused
About
he's
your
like,
car?
He's like, why would you slam a Tesla?
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think he liked it.
Oh, he didn't like it.
No,
Yeah.
he asked me in a way it was like, this isn't
That's
It's
what makes
weird.
you, bro.
exactly. I was like, everyone else has the same fucking car. I was
Yeah,
like, I might have to
yeah.
be different somehow.
Yeah, I
So-
can dig it. Yeah, she's She likes trucks. So
Fuck.
I'm like, so I told her, what are they gonna do with trucks? You gonna fucking shoot a gun out the window or some shit?
I mean, I like trucks too. I mean, you know that. I've thought about it.
Yeah.
But like, it had to be like a Ford Raptor.
Yeah.
Like something that.
But the thing is like practicality for me. It's like, when am I ever gonna use the bed of an actual truck?
All the time.
With?
I don't know. I move once a week, so.
That's facts. That's facts.
No, I feel like it'd be helpful if it's like, because you never know when you might need it.
Mm-hmm.
You're going on a bike ride, mountain biking.
Do you have a mountain bike?
Yeah.
Do you actually?
Yeah, but it's in a storage unit. It hasn't been moved in a while.
Exactly.
Or you need to take your motorcycle somewhere to a shop.
That's facts. Yeah.
You get caught in the rain out running, and you need to put your clothes somewhere that's not in the car, so you put them in the
But
back.
you do that anyways. So this guy does not fucking shower at the gym. Let me
No, I do shower. I shower when I get home from the gym.
Let me just
like
put that
most
out there.
people who go. I mean, I have a shower here. I might as well use it.
Yeah, but it kind of, I don't know. I feel like it takes away from the whole wrapping everything up at the gym.
No, I agree, but like the only time I would need to shower at the gym is if I had something to do directly afterwards. Because I'm
Facts.
coming straight home.
Mm-hmm.
And like
Facts.
I changed my clothes. Which, the more I dig this hole.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we should give people back story to who we are.
Yeah.
That's a good start.
You first.
Okay. My name is Josh. I am a music producer, full time. Drug dealer, part time. No, I'm kidding. I do a lot of things, but music production is the main.
Mm-hmm.
And enjoy the gym, coffee. Yeah. What do you do?
So let's see. What am I gonna say here? I have a career in the fitness industry, and that goes back a few years. And I kind of do a couple other things on the side. That's just like some trap shit, pretty much.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
yeah, it's some cool stuff.
It's
but
cool stuff.
That's a little private. Not
Yeah.
private, like
I know what you mean.
yeah.
Yeah. And the whole idea behind this podcast was we have conversations a lot at the gym,
Exactly.
and we're like, damn, these are good conversations. People might care.
Yeah.
And so here we are.
Here we are.
Here we
Dude,
are.
I think we would actually, like, if we legit got a sauna, we can buy a pod.
You want to buy a sauna and do the podcast in the
Yeah.
sauna?
It's literally like a pod.
We could. But then how long would the episodes be?
30 minutes.
We'd be dead.
Yeah. It's after about like 20 minutes. So
Can
kind of back-
microphones?
Yeah.
Can microphones make it?
You're
For-
the music guy here.
Yeah, but I don't. Not all music guys know. Okay, the logistics behind putting a microphone in a sauna.
Hey man, step your fucking game up, bro.
No, man.
Yeah. But not kind of backstory behind like wanting to create this is like we typically will hit the sauna like after a lift, and it's just
Right.
like I feel like those conversations always hit.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like
And it's also, we talked about this earlier before we started. Nobody in the sauna also has conversations. It's usually dead silent, and it's like we're having a podcast for the people in the sauna.
facts.
Everyone, there's no privacy in that room.
Yeah.
All 10 people in there get to listen.
And I feel like people either love that or they fucking hate us.
Yeah.
There's some people in there that probably fucking like,
They're
"Fuck,
probably
here
like,
they go."
these fucking guys again.
Yeah, because that used to be me, honestly. Like, for a long time hitting the gym, I would just like be that guy, like in my lane, headphones on the entire time. I would not fuck with anyone.
I was the same way too. I'd
Yeah.
say for the first like 6 months. Because
Yeah.
like it's not like I didn't want to talk to anybody, but you don't know anybody, so it's
Yeah.
easy to just close yourself off.
Yeah,
'Cause it's like I don't have a reason to be here but to work out.
Yeah.
But then
yeah.
you meet one person and you're like, oh, this is cool.
Can snowball.
And then you
Yeah.
meet another and another, and then you know the whole gym.
And the cool part is like, being like open with that is you don't have to like be best friends with everyone. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I feel like that's kind of like how my mindset shifted was like, you could be cool with a lot of people, but like you don't have to give yourself to everyone. Does that make
No,
sense?
because
Yeah.
I mean, there's not enough. One, there's not enough hours in the day.
That's
But
facts.
two, I feel like humans cannot have like super close relationships with more than a small handful of people.
Yeah, that's fact.
Because like, how can you be available for all these people at all times of the day? If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've just
feel
heard that stat. Like, you can know a shitload of people,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
your brain can only take so much.
Yeah, that's facts. That's with anything. Like I remember
Yeah.
seeing something on a podcast the other day. They're like, you literally cannot multitask. People say, "Oh, I'm multitasking. I'm doing this and this," but your brain can only focus on one thing at once.
Yeah, I think that's a statistic.
Hell
right?
yeah.
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 Because I can only ever do one thing at a time.
Yeah.
I feel like overwhelmed
Yeah.
when I have multiple things coming at me from different directions.
Yeah. Yeah.
It feels like either something's getting prioritized less,
Mhm.
it's just not getting the full focus. It's like trying to make a beat while also trying to answer emails.
Dude, 100%.
It's impossible.
Like dealing with like numbers, it's just like if you're dealing with numbers and like you hear anything in the background, like I can't listen to music anymore. Like when I'm working like at my desk, because it's like I need full focus.
Well, that's an issue. Is I can listen to lo-fi, but the problem is if it has vocals,
it'll mess you
then
up.
I start singing along and I'm answering emails and I'm like, wait, what the fuck am I typing now? Like, what's going on? Yeah, that's the problem.
I feel that.
We don't listen to music at the gym anymore.
Yeah. You want to talk about that?
Yeah.
All right, so
transformative.
How did that start for you?
So that started for me. My AirPods broke.
Yeah.
And I remember you came up to me, you're like, how do you do this? Like, how are you at the gym listening without headphones?
Yeah.
And I told you, I was like, it's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Because it's like, one, I make music for a living. So it's like, but two, it's also like, you're aware of everything that's going on around you.
Yeah.
And then I got my AirPods fixed and I put them back in and I did that for a while.
Yeah.
And then you stopped doing it.
Yeah.
And you're like, yo, this shit is crazy.
You know the reasoning behind me stopping doing that?
I don't know. I don't think you told me.
I'm about to tell you right now.
Let's go.
So same concept. My shit died right before I was doing like a cardio conditioning. And I'm like, bro, I was that guy. If my headphones died, I would like want to go home.
That's how I felt too. There were times I would forget my headphones. I'd go back home and get them.
Same. Let's not even like get into the watch, but that's for another time.
Oh, the watch I've left behind.
Yeah.
If I take a day off from the gym, I don't wear the watch.
Yeah.
Because it makes me feel very like,
like
I didn't fucking do anything today.
Yeah,
Like yesterday, I didn't go to the gym. Didn't put the watch on the whole day.
Okay.
That way, every time I look down, I'm like, damn, I didn't burn any calories.
All right, bring it back. So for headphones, it was like I was doing like rower skier cardio conditioning. So I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'm here, I might as well do it. And just like being able to hear the machines working, it was like nice. I'm also, like, wow, I can really hear like how hard I'm working with
and
this.
The way you like breathing.
Yeah,
that's interesting too.
Yeah, being able to hear yourself breathe.
Yeah.
So then I did that, and then I started like bringing my headphones, but I would like take them off for my movement prep, because I'll do like 20-30 minutes movement prep like every time before a lift. And I like, this is kind of nice. And then I would just like keep them in my pocket the whole time. And then I remember I saw this one guy in the gym. He was like a new guy. And he was like, he's definitely an athlete because he is just a fucking animal. And I'm like, he's doing all his shit, no headphones. And I kind of like aspired to that. I'm like, wow, this guy's crushing it.
There's a lot of people who do that.
Yeah.
Now, the more I start to pay attention to it,
yeah,
especially a lot of the people we know.
Yeah. But that might be kind of like an effect from us, though, honestly. Yeah,
but also one of the things we talked about was how when you're walking around the gym and you know a lot of people, people tend to say, hey, what's up? What's up? Yeah. And if you have your music on full blast, you don't hear
know what the fuck's
so
going
you walk right past them. Yeah. You miss like conversations.
Yeah.
People think you're an asshole. And it's like, you don't miss that anymore.
Yeah.
You're more open to your environment and you can like engage with people.
Yeah. So now we're the crazy guys in the gym with no fucking headphones on.
Yeah. But my workouts have been super consistent.
100%.
Because I think when the right song comes on, the heart rate gets jacked up.
Yeah.
You go super hard for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And then you have to skip 93 songs to find the next one.
That was me. I was always skip.
So your workouts are like this.
Yeah.
But now they're just
and your focus is just like, so even for a while when I was like going ham, I wouldn't even bring my phone up there. I would just be like, as I am, let's go. And
well, you only bring your second phone up there, right? Or did that stop?
No, I bring one of them. Yeah,
because you gotta get the messages from your girl.
I gotta get my daily post, bro. But they're both connected. Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah. So there was a couple times where I'd have to bring both, just like for work. But then now I know like a couple hours before I hit the gym, I will strategically only use one phone, so that's not an issue. Yeah, because I don't want it's like a hassle.
Yeah, the phone is probably something I'll never not bring upstairs.
Yeah,
because I feel like I don't know, there could be like an emergency.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But like some of the stuff I do for work is like very time sensitive. Yeah. So if I don't have access to that and something happens, I am.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But and like very rarely do I have someone who needs something right away.
Yeah.
Because I usually don't like email, Instagram, and all that. That gets checked once a day.
Interesting.
So like, if you ever notice when I message you back on Instagram,
interesting. Okay. Yeah.
You only get a message from me once a day.
Yeah.
At a certain time.
Huh. That's a great way to do it.
Because I actually don't open my email inbox throughout the day.
Huh.
I have a second email where like most of my personal life goes to.
Yeah.
That way I can open that one like if I need to.
Okay.
But the business and everything all goes through one email that gets checked once a day.
What kind of like led you to try that?
So when I first started, everything financially is ran through PayPal and Stripe. So in the past, I had all my notifications on my phone. I had email, Instagram, all this. So there was this huge influx when things started to work. It was like you'd see these sales come in and like you'd see people reaching out to you. And it was like every chemical in my brain was like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
And then it got to a point where when I start my day, I'd open my phone, and if I had, 10 things sold overnight, a bunch of people need something, I felt like, okay, like I'm wanted, I made money, I'm doing good. Like, but then there'd be days when no sales came through that night. Nobody wanted anything, and your day is already ruined.
So you were kind of like basing your day off of that.
Exactly.
Like basing your like happiness and success off of that.
Because then I would sit down at my desk to create, and it would be like, fuck, like you're not creating from a place of like expression. You're creating from a place of, how do I make sure that when I wake up tomorrow that 10 people buy this, or 10 people want this or need something.
That's interesting.
And so it would constantly influence the way I made things. And I used to even, like I said, I check once a day on the emails. I used to do it in the morning. But just about like 6 months ago, I had this experience where like somebody needed something first thing in the morning, and it was like the most painful, frustrating process, and it ruined the entire day.
Wow.
Didn't work, didn't go to the gym, like had to tend to it all day.
Fuck, dude.
So I was like, now the first thing I do is I wake up and I create.
Yeah,
And
that's great.
I don't text people back, I don't answer phone calls.
Yes.
Nobody gets attention for the first 4 hours of the day.
Yeah.
And that's
Damn.
it.
This guy's single, by the way.
No, but that way when I do check that email at noon, if I didn't sell anything and nobody needs anything and it was a rough day, it still doesn't feel great, but then it's like, I'm going to go to the gym in 2 hours.
That's fucking
and nothing
great.
fucking matters.
Yeah.
Like, and then I come home and I eat dinner, I watch a movie or whatever, and it's like,
Damn.
It's not that bad.
How did you kind of adapt that mindset though? Like how do you keep that discipline? Because you don't like, oh man, who liked my shit on IG? Like, oh shit.
Yeah, well, I still, don't get me wrong, I pay attention to every metric.
Yeah.
Every week, every Saturday, I check how much money I made that week.
Yeah, nice. Yeah,
and there's a certain number that makes me feel like that was a great week.
Yeah.
And there's certain numbers that I was like, I can take that. It's hard to stay with it though.
Yeah.
Because I don't think anybody who tells you they don't give a fuck about the numbers, I feel like is always lying.
100%. Yeah.
I feel like it's impossible.
Yeah. I mean, so that's also like, because we're both self-employed, but if you work like a 9 to 5, none of that shit fucking matters.
Right, because you're going to get the same paycheck.
You're getting the same paycheck every 2 weeks.
Exactly.
Regardless, I mean, more or less, regardless of what you're doing.
Yeah, and some people love that. In fact, like, I'm a very structured person. That would probably be great.
Yeah.
But then I also really love the freedom.
Yeah, dude, the freedom is unmatched, bro.
Like, you can get wasted on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
You know?
You wasted on a Wednesday night and just chill on Thursday.
Yeah.
And then just grind on Friday. Yeah, that's facts.
But it's it's a weird thing. I think the discipline to keep it going is the hardest part.
Yeah. I feel like that's what makes it fun though, right?
Right.
Like the feeling of knowing you're being disciplined is great.
Yeah.
That's a great feeling.
Because it feels like, I don't know, it's like a win every day.
Yeah.
Like and like sometimes you go off the wagon, but like
That's life.
It's in one aspect.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'll miss a workout, but I had a productive day.
Yeah.
It still feels good.
Yeah. And the thing is like being very like conscious of that, because when shit starts to snowball, that shit can get bad. Cause like, busy day at work, not making it in the gym. You want to fucking go like get McDonald's because you just like feel like shit.
Yeah, and
you
like,
wake up
tired.
the next morning feeling like shit. Like you have to really fucking dig.
I told you when I moved to this place, I had 4 days where all my belongings were in 2 spots, 3 spots.
Yeah.
I didn't have a bed, so I was sleeping at my dad's house.
Wasn't that like the fucking heart thing was going on?
Yeah, I was having heart issues, and like all these things were stacking up.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, I was like, well, I don't have a kitchen, so let me go get Subway, let me go get Chick-fil-A. And it was like a miserable 4 days.
Yeah. What do you... Yeah, go ahead.
And like the second I made chicken and rice and veggies when I got in here, I was like, holy shit, this is so good.
Yeah. So kind of on that, when you were snowballing, was there like a specific thing or thought process that you thought about that is kind of like your North Star, that like, all right, let's bring it back?
It's everything circles around the music.
Okay. When
the rest of my life isn't functioning properly, that suffers.
Yeah.
And that is the only thing that like I feel like consistently is like the anchor. Kind of like probably you with fitness.
Yeah, 100%.
Your whole life is based around fitness.
Dude, yes.
So it's like you plan the rest of your life to make sure that when I wake up in the morning, I'm well rested. I can drink a cup of coffee, have a really healthy breakfast.
Yes, let's go.
And then when I create that beat,
the
people who follow me and listen to me are going to get the best version of me possible.
Yeah.
So it's like, because that's important.
That's fucking
Because like I read a quote one time, it was like when you work in like a public eye and people listen to you and you create content for people, there's a level of trust, and you only get to break that trust so many times. So if you put something out that you weren't proud of, that's like a strike. And eventually they're going to be like, I'm done with this guy. Like, I'm going to walk away now. I'm not going to listen to him anymore.
Dang.
So I take that shit very seriously.
That's
I'd rather not put something out.
Yeah.
But also, it's subjective. Like,
oh, 100%.
I released something yesterday that I was like, this is the one. This is so good.
Yeah.
But the numbers and the metrics were the opposite. One of the worst performing things of the year.
Yeah, interesting. Okay.
But it's like, for me, it's still a win because I created something I liked.
So how do you handle something like that?
It used to be bad.
Yeah.
Like, it used to be like, fuck. Like, but now, it still sucks. But also, like, for me, I see, like, putting things out, like throwing paint at the wall.
Yeah.
Something's going to stick.
See what sticks, yeah.
It might not be that one. It could be tomorrow's. It could be, you know. But it always sucks.
Yeah.
It's never fun.
So I think we're similar in the sense where... I still lost my train of thought.
You're similar in the sense... That's what you're saying?
Similar in the sense where, like, if we could have everything perfect, we would. And I feel like that's where I have to step back sometimes.
We would or wouldn't?
We would.
Okay.
Like, would you say you're a perfectionist?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So sometimes I have to, like, take a step back and, like, tell myself, like, nothing in life is perfect.
Nothing.
Like how you said, throwing paint on the wall. Just like, it's never a perfect circle.
And it's also like, I'm trying to think of the right word. There's like beauty in imperfection.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, I've created a lot of music where I will purposely make things sound off because it gives it like a natural feel.
Yeah,
like
gives you a fingerprint.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Instead of like drawing sounds in, play them live, because then there's gonna be fucks up. Like,
yeah, dude, that's dope. Just like the whole, like, finding your identity in something, right?
Yeah.
Because like if you kind of sound like cookie cutter, like everything sounds like just like too good, like that's kind of in a sense boring, right?
Yeah.
Because you were like, oh shit, he puts live fucking beats in his shit. Like that's
there's no life to it.
Yeah. Like make it your own and roll with it because people want something that's individualized.
Exactly. Right? And then I think the reason people follow you is because you're you. Mm-hmm. So as long as you're
Yeah.
always you,
Facts.
You can't
in whatever
lose.
you do.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, because then it's like
yeah.
If as I grow and evolve, people come with me.
Exactly.
But if you're constantly making things for to please the masses,
yeah.
that's
fucking
not a
dope, bro.
I think it's a good thing when people don't like shit.
You know what's I mean, kind of on that, but like this might be like going way fucking left field. But like you ever like you have like a big win, like you have a big win in like any realm of life, right? And then like you like tell someone that is like kind of close to you, I mean, or even like really close to you, and like their reactions is like totally off from what you think they would do. Yeah, that's always very eye opening to kind of see like who's like really in your corner.
Yeah, I've had that happen a lot actually.
Yeah,
because I've had a lot of like. And I think sometimes it can also be like something super important to me. Yeah. But these people don't give a fuck. Yeah. You know? It's like as you get older, like your birthday becomes less important.
I mean, I guess so.
Like, I don't know.
I'm old as fuck, by the way.
Yeah. Okay, you're like 26.
27.
4 years, but still. No, it's like when I turned 22 this year. Like the 21st birthday, all my friends were like, yo, we're going out. We're getting fucked up. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah.
I turned 22.
Yeah.
Half the people I know didn't even wish me happy birthday.
Yeah.
It's just
wait till you're 27, bro. Like, that motherfucker's still alive?
But I think that's like everything. It's like, if I cross a milestone, some of my friends will be like, wow, that's sick. That's crazy. But some of them will be like, I got too much going on right now to give a fuck about this.
Well, even like deeper than that, it's just like, I feel like honestly, some of your biggest supporters are the people you know very little.
I would say most of mine.
Yeah. It's crazy, right?
It's insane.
Yeah.
Like most of the love I get on my craft comes from people I've never met in my life.
Yeah. But they'll be like your biggest supporter.
Exactly.
And that's what the coolest thing about it is. It's just like be your fucking self. You'll like attract that shit.
But also my friends, when I first started this, like my close inner circle was extremely supportive.
Oh, that's
like if I ever needed something or I needed a second hand with creating or something, they're always there. But you can't fault them for not doing it forever. Yeah, because
you kind of see that start to drift a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. But it's like I'm not paying them. There's no incentive. I'm at a level where it's like I'm fine. So it's like, why do they? Yeah. You know, why would they do this without compensation or this and that? And some people still are down to help. But I don't know. I think it's just like, I don't get upset. Yeah. But sometimes if I have like a big accomplishment, it would be nice. Yeah. If the people in your circle. Yeah. We're down to like, yo, let's go get fucked up tonight and celebrate. Yeah. Like that'd be nice.
It's a different kind of celebration to me.
Yeah, you and I are different.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that's very interesting.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't remember the last time though I had that. It's been a while.
Yeah. Gotta step it up, bro.
No, I think I don't know, you might be able to relate to this, but like the more success you have, all like the things that used to boost your dopamine levels and make you feel really good, you get numb to it.
A little bit, yeah.
All the praise, all the money, all these things that come in, it becomes normal, which is, it's, you never think it will. It's weird. It's like, kind of feels stupid to say that.
Yeah, no, that's facts.
But like, yeah, it's strange.
I feel like kind of on that, from that, like kind of like, because that's all external, right? I feel like when you get to a point, and if you're able to realize it and catch it, and you just like dive into yourself, like what the fuck do you really want? Because like if you're in a position where you can do like whatever the fuck you want, pretty much, what makes you happy, right? Like you get to a certain point where it's like, I don't really care about what, I mean, not to be like, I mean, it is being selfish. Like I don't really care what if everyone else is on. It's like, what will bring me happiness? Right.
And that's what you should do.
Yeah.
But a lot of people, especially older you get, don't have that mindset.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people have ideas and things, but they never act on them.
Yeah.
And then the further you get away from that idea, you start to accumulate bills and responsibilities. You're like, I can't go start a podcast. I can't go make music. I can't go to the gym. It's like, I think that's where our lives are like very fortunate.
Oh, definitely.
Because me and you have, at least personally, I don't know your situation, but like the resources to have a runway. Where it's like, if I wanted to go do something else, I have a little bit of time under my belt. I have the freedom to do it. And like, not many people have that.
Honestly, yes, bro. Yeah. And I feel like kind of the circle we're creating, like at the gym, because the gym is like our fucking church, pretty much.
Yeah.
I feel like you can tell like who's on their shit inside the gym. It really correlates outside the gym. It's a really crazy correlation.
Well, because the people who work out treat their workout the same way they treat their life.
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm gonna show it up. I'm gonna fucking give it everything I got.
And like you could tell if someone's like really like cares about the way they move. That really carries over, I feel.
Yeah.
But if you're just in there going through the motions, like you're fucking always getting hurt, and it's just like you're so content with that. It's like there's so much more to life.
I mean, there was a while I was.
Yeah.
Like I never stretched before I met you. I never had any thought on like, okay, my back is curled when I'm doing a deadlift, but fuck it, I'm lifting the weight, so I'm winning.
But the thing is, like, you're so open to that, right?
Right. Not a lot of people are.
Some people aren't at all, and they're just like going through the motions, like you said.
I think that's important though, like being open to taking feedback.
Yeah.
But also, sometimes you gotta like, it depends on what part of your life.
That's fact.
Like when people give me feedback on my music, I'm very quick to ignore it.
Interesting.
I give a thank you to the people who say this is really good, but when people tell me that I should try this or do that, it's like I'm not like a machine. I just wake up and wherever the fuck my brain goes, it goes.
So if you were to get constructive criticism from just like a, some like gym bro, right? That's something you would kind of just like put to the side?
No, because like if you came up to me and was like, yo.
No, I mean like just like some kind of random person you don't know that heard something like, oh yeah, this is kind of this or that. Like would you feel like a certain type of way?
Like relating to what?
To like a music or like a beat or something. No, like, I think. Would you be like, what does this guy know about music?
No, I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
Because I think most of the people who listen to music are just consumers.
Okay.
So if he comes out to me, he's like, yo, I'm not feeling this. Like maybe try this.
Yeah.
I'd take it in, I'd absorb it. But like if I made that piece of music and I gave it what I wanted to give it and it felt good when I put it out there, then I know it's fine. But sometimes people will say shit. And it was the thing, like, before I released it, I was like, damn, I should have done this. And then they call it out, and you're like, fuck.
Yeah, because that's also something where, so kind of other half of that question is someone that you really look up to. If they said something constructive criticism, would you have a very different mindset from gym bro to, like, someone that really knows their shit?
Yeah, I think most people would, though.
Exactly, there's a level that's what I'm curious about,
Yeah, there's, like, a relationship there.
We're back.
Forgot.
Where the fuck were we?
We were talking about... Oh, so people giving feedback, like if it's...
Like a mentor kind of thing, someone you really look up to.
Or some random person. There's a lot of trust between you and that person you built a relationship with. So like if one of my good friends in the music business reaches out to me and gives me feedback, like I have a good friend, Stoic Beats, you've never heard of him, but some people who listen might.
Yeah, I think I've seen you post something about
it. Yeah, he... someone I look up to.
Yeah. And
he's always willing to like stick his neck out there and try things that no one else is and like really experimental.
Yeah.
And I like to like follow his lead.
Yeah.
Like he's the guy who leads the tribe.
Yeah.
Like that's how I see him.
That's dope.
So it's like when someone like that gives you feedback and advice, I always take it. Or if you come up to me at the gym like, yo, try this movement or this.
Yeah.
Because I know your track record. I know who you are. I respect you. But like if there's not a relationship there, it's a little harder.
Exactly. That's what I'm like going to.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know.
Me neither, bro.
I just wake up.
I just wake up, do a couple things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, cool, man. It's It's weird.
That's life, man.
Yeah.
Life is fucking cool.
Definitely pretty cool.
I feel like, I don't know. Oh, it's raining.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should definitely like talk about like mindset, shit like that too.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's like big.
Let's talk about mindset.
Let's talk about it. How do you feel right now?
Good.
Yeah.
I think, trying to think of the right word. Lately, I've been like ready for more. Like I want more.
Yeah.
Like I think, I don't like being static.
Yeah.
I like kind of like trying to go
Pushing,
somewhere
pushing,
else.
pushing.
Right.
Yeah.
Like whether it's like starting new ideas or things like that.
Yeah.
But so lately I felt a little static, which is why I've been like impulsively ordering a t-shirt press.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
We'll definitely explore the shit out
Oh,
of it.
hell yeah.
That's dope.
Dude, it's going to be sick. How do you feel?
I feel,
In love?
Hey, yo. I feel like I am currently like the most authentic version of myself.
That's good.
Yeah. Like I feel like I am so me right now and it feels amazing.
Wow.
Yeah. Cause like a few months ago I was not feeling that way.
Well, I think to give context to that,
Yeah.
if you want to.
Yeah.
A few months ago you went through a breakup.
Yeah.
Which is usually you do not feel like yourself after that.
Dude, it was rough.
Yeah.
But it took like, because before that, or like during that, it was like a year and a half. And during that, like, I'm very much the type of person before where I would kind of like, when I'm in a relationship, I would give everything to that partner. Like I would give all of myself to that partner.
As you should.
As you should, but context, the people around me weren't getting much.
Yeah, because like we talked about earlier,
so focused,
if
yeah.
the circle's only so big, you can't give all that energy to one person.
So I was just like, so I came out of that relationship like a few months ago, like kind of like having like almost like no friends. Like I was like fucking alone. But what I did was I fucking went inward and just like focused on what kind of drives me most, kind of like fitness wise. Saved me, bro.
Yeah, I'm sure the gym probably saved your life.
Saved me.
Yeah.
Yes.
But also, it's like me and you met through the gym.
Yeah.
I've met a lot of people through the gym.
Yeah.
And like you said earlier, not everybody I've become close with, but like a handful of people you have.
Yeah, and it's like, cool to have like that support system.
Right.
Because I went from having like zero on the floor, so now I feel like I'm fucking flourishing.
Yeah.
It's great.
But and I think I went out to dinner. One of my friends just went through a breakup, and we all had dinner. And someone said something like in a conversation. They were like, some of like those darkest moments.
Yeah.
Like you always say, you got to take 2 steps back.
Yeah.
Or 1 step back, 2 steps forward.
Yeah.
It's like that shit sucks, and it feels like it's never gonna end.
Yeah.
But then once it ends, you look back on it, you're like, wow.
Dude, yes.
Like when I was trying to do the music in school, like looking back on it, I don't know how I survived.
Yeah.
Like it was terrible.
Yeah, I remember you telling me just like wouldn't fucking sleep.
Like no sleep, eating out, like drinking every weekend just to make sure like, okay, like.
Because that's also kind of like going with the norm, right?
Right. Well, I
was
would
like what you're supposed to do.
Right. I would work 15-hour days Monday through Friday and then get fucked up all weekend, get no sleep, and then roll into another week with no sleep.
Yeah.
And eventually my body was like,
yo,
you gotta stop.
Yeah.
But,
dude, mindset's huge.
Yeah. But that built everything that I have now. And it's like without that really
without
shitty
the struggle.
point. Yeah. And in the moment it was fun.
Yeah.
Like it was like it felt like you were in the trenches.
I wasn't having fucking fun, bro. But it's cool to see what you're made out of, I feel.
Yeah. It's also cool to see you're capable of a lot more than you think.
Hell yeah.
Like when we used to do that rower thing.
Yeah. Oh my God. So
I'd be
painful.
like, damn, like I can get my heart rate above 200.
Yeah.
And like do this shit in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And like not die.
Yeah. Not die.
It makes you realize like you can really push yourself to some crazy places.
So just like even like recently on that topic, like I did 3 days of 2 days. Like I would come and do cardio conditioning and do like a full strength training in the afternoon. And I like pushed my body to the absolute like max.
But you said you felt
great. It felt so good.
Yeah.
Like I just remember like thinking like, dang, like this is so challenging, but this is amazing. This is like, you could do so much more than what you think you could do.
So much more.
So much more.
I remember the first time I got COVID.
Yeah.
I was running 5 miles a day with COVID because I couldn't go to the gym. I couldn't do anything. I was bored as fuck. I was like, yo, like let me just run.
Yeah.
And it was a terrible idea.
Yeah.
But like it makes you go like, okay, like.
Yeah. And then you can bring that shit into other parts of your life too.
Exactly. But not everybody can.
That's facts.
But I like doing it as much as I can. So when those moments come, like when you get sick or you have like an issue, you can just push through it.
You're ready. Yeah.
You're like, yeah, you're ready for it. Like you're not soft and like, okay, I'm done.
That's the cool thing about like, so I could honestly say like exercising and fitness is kind of like my North Star. That like kind of brings everything together too.
Yeah, kind of like how music is for me.
Exactly. Right. Yeah. So like even though like I'm training less like work wise, like the other shit that I'm doing, it's like it helps knowing like being disciplined, right? Yeah. Like people like so I remember like posting some shit like talking about how people wanna look like an athlete. They don't understand the discipline that goes behind training like an athlete.
Oh my God.
And it's just like same thing with any aspect, right? Yeah. Like if you really like you're just disciplined, you can go as far as you fucking want.
And the problem is too, it's like usually when you want to do something or become something, it's not just that you can't be tunnel vision. Yeah. Like for an athlete, you have to get rest. Yeah. You have to make sure your body's being fueled with the right things, and you have to train. Yeah. So it's like all these things. If you just do one, it's not good enough.
Exactly.
So it's like
from doing all three of those things consistently, that has helped every other realm of my life.
Exactly. It almost makes life easier.
Dude, it's fucking crazy.
But the problem is, and I can't remember who said this, but like, as you get to a point where it's like, not like we're super successful or anything, but like where we're comfortable, we can afford to live, we have beds to sleep in. Yeah. You start to get like almost soft. So by going to the gym and murdering yourself
every day,
it keeps you like growing.
Oh, 100%.
Which is why I want to get a cold plunge.
Dude, that's a little too much, bro. I like saunas, I like heat, but just like being cold for fun is not my thing.
Nah, I think it's great. Yeah. I thought about it because like the bathtub idea, I was like, this is too much. I don't want to do this every morning.
Would it be too much?
I think so. Also, I feel like that would be a hefty water bill, filling up a bathtub full of water every morning.
That's true. Have you seen Lumi? I think it's called Lumi. It's like a brand. It looks like it's like a big ass cylinder, maybe the size of that table.
Okay.
You can like put that shit on your balcony.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. I was like, I could buy something for the balcony.
Yeah, I think it's like either hard plastic or I think it's probably hard plastic, but it has like a fucking lid.
But here's the issue. How the fuck do I drain it and fill it back up? I'm on the 6th floor.
Pour that shit over.
There's people below me.
When it's raining.
Just make it blend in.
It's coming down today. Oh,
you could like siphon it with a hose.
That's facts.
I could like get a big ass hose, throw it over, go down to the parking lot and suck in on it until that.
Or your bathtub.
What do you mean?
To the bathtub with the hose?
Yeah, but then if you make one mistake, now your apartment's fucking full of water.
That's facts.
Like how often do you think you'd have to change that water? Like if I put a cold plunge on the balcony.
I don't even know. I mean, honestly, I'm not too sure how it works because also don't know how you would keep it cold. Because I just know it has a fucking lid. So.
Well, just
put ice every time?
Fuck, that's true. I don't know how you would keep that cold.
Yeah.
Because then you'd have to have bags of ice on hand every day.
And it's going to get warm soon. Or you could just hit the sauna at the gym like a fucking regular person.
Or they could put a cold plunge into the gym. Yeah. They built everything else.
Dude, we got to get a sauna. That'd be cool.
And a cold plunge. They make cold plunges that are temperature controlled.
Oh wow, fancy!
But they're like $5,000.
Oh, I believe it. Yeah, I would do a cold plunge if it was incorporated with the sauna.
Yeah, I think that's how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to like, or at least a lot of people I heard they'll do like, I can't remember which one is better to go first, but like sauna then into cold plunge. I think it's the other way around. Yeah, I don't think it's healthy to get your body really hot and then immediately cold. That doesn't sound like it.
I mean, well, that would happen regardless. I mean, if you're doing rounds, that would hapen. But if not,
that's true. Because I thought about getting one that's like temperature control for the balcony, but then I looked at how much they cost.
You get like a fucking trash can.
I was just gonna buy the things horses drink out of, the horse draft, like those big metal things.
Yeah. All right. Like that's interesting.
A couple $100, just fill it with water and ice.
Fuck it.
But it's just the issue of how do I get it out?
That's too much work, man.
I guess you could just pour it over on the balcony and the whole thing would flood. And then it would just drip down for a couple of days.
But then would you use that every day?
Yeah. I think if it was there.
All right.
Maybe.
Absolutely not.
I don't know. I always tell myself I'm going to use something every day and then I don't.
Dude, why don't you drink your fucking smoothie?
I don't want to.
You just wasted like $10.
No, I'm gonna finish it. It's just I'm enjoying my coffee right now.
Okay. Is that coffee still hot?
It's like warm.
Yeah, because of the mug. That's why I'm asking.
But like this does a pretty good job. But I think it would do a better job if it had a lid on it.
Did it come with a lid?
It did. But I think I don't know. I read a fact somewhere that like half of drinking a beverage is also the aroma, which influences how it tastes.
Wow, interesting.
Like you ever drinking coffee with a lid on it and it feels like it tastes like less
That's every
potent?
morning. Every morning.
Yeah, because coffee has a really strong smell. So when you smell it, your brain activates, and then you taste it, and all the senses are working the way they should be.
I think for me, so when I make my coffee in the morning, like I'll make it and put it in a thermos directly.
Okay.
Like from like a Keurig K-Cup thing. And I'll let it sit for like 30 minutes.
Because it's too hot, right?
It's way too fucking hot.
Yeah.
So I get that aroma for those 30 minutes. So I'll do that. Smells good. And then I'll like put a lid on it, head up to my desk, and then just like drink it.
So you don't use a coffee cup at home?
No, I just use a thermos.
It's weird.
Yeah. I mean, well, it's hot like the whole time too.
Yeah, but you could just get one of these.
Okay.
Like it usually stays warm for the whole drink.
Yeah.
But
well,
like,
I also drink it for like 3 hours.
yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
I drink
like,
for like
I like drag it out.
Something I did the other day was I went up to the roof and
I think I saw you post about that.
yeah, it was super sunny.
Damn.
And I had a cup of coffee up there before I started my day.
Wow.
And I was like,
damn.
I might make this a regular thing. Because then you get all
That's
that vitamin D.
Yeah.
You're caffeinated when you come back down.
Damn.
And you just,
So that was like kind of sunset, or that was already
that was sunrise.
sunrise? Yeah, sunrise.
So I think like I went up there, I don't know, maybe like 8? Because like I have a very like structured morning routine. Like wake up.
Getting morning sunlight is like one of the best things you can do.
It's super healthy for you.
Dude, you should start doing that every day.
Yeah,
when it warms up
because-
for sure.
Because I think I told you here. Oh fuck.
Nice.
Jesus. Oh no. Here in, yeah. Let's stop.
Yeah, you're right.
Here in this apartment, the sun rises over here, and then it goes over the building and sets over there. I don't know if that'll change as the seasons change, but so I don't get any direct sunlight,
Yeah,
but I get a lot of natural light.
that's perfect.
So on the roof,
Wow. Yeah.
shit just hit you right in the face,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and it was really nice. And you can see the lake
Yeah.
and all that.
Huh.
Not a bad way to start the day.
That's a great way to start the day.
Yeah.
I live like kind of like at the bottom of a hill.
In
Like
the
a
woods.
ton of trees.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not getting that
How
shit.
do you get natural light though in the summer?
So where my desk is, it's like I have like a big sliding door. So
Okay.
it's like all so kind of similar concept. Like I don't get direct sunlight, but it's always coming through. Yeah, so it's really fucking nice.
So you never get the direct light though.
So it has like a couple skylights, so like kind of like just tracks through the skylight, but not
Okay.
like directly on my skin. Yeah.
Gotcha. My can't remember which place it was. When I lived at my dad's, the sun would rise. Like if you look at these windows, the sun would basically come up right here.
That's
so for
pretty
the
dope.
first like 2 hours of my morning,
Wow.
I just got beamed with sunlight through the window.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And I didn't have to do anything except
Yeah.
for sit there.
Yeah, I strategically put my desk where it is now, so I don't get any of that because I don't want like glare on my screen or anything too. So that's why it's like tucked where it
Yeah,
is.
sometimes it'd be annoying. Like you'd be making shit and you'd have to like
Yeah,
duck
exactly.
to
Fucking
avoid
wear
the
sunglasses and
light.
shit?
Yeah, working
Yeah.
with sunglasses. But that's what I like about this apartment is I don't get direct light. So during the day, I can keep all the windows open.
Yeah.
And work.
Damn.
Because I like working in front of a window.
Dude, this spring you're probably gonna have like, do these windows open or are the little ones down?
They do, yeah. And then, but lately, like when it was 65 the other day,
Yeah.
I just kept that door open the whole day.
Dude, that's fucking amazing.
Yeah, 'cause there's no
so do you
bugs
get like
right
a
now.
very strong draft? Like if
Yes.
you like open and close the door, it's like
The front door, yes.
Yeah, yeah,
like if
yeah.
you, the other day I left that open when I went downstairs to move the car.
yeah, to like
and it
fucking
was
slam. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
But it's super
Suction.
nice. Because I love the noise of cars going by.
You do.
Yeah, it sounds weird.
That's very weird.
It's like an ambience almost.
It is. It
Because
is.
you hear that, you hear birds. It's like,
Yeah.
it feels like you're not like,
It's like white noise.
yeah, like you're a part of the world. Like everything's going on around you.
Yeah, I like that.
I don't know. Everywhere I've lived, I've recorded the environment and I put it in the music.
That's dope.
Because like one of the things I put in every beat is like birds or water flowing.
Yeah,
So like at
yeah.
the last place I recorded the river and the birds around
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
And like I just layer those all into the beat so it sounds like
Wow.
it's in like
Yeah.
its own world.
Dude, we have to come out to my spot in the summer to like get some sounds.
Yeah.
It's like with all the trees, it's like whoosh.
I've thought about like making a sound pack and just
That'd be dope.
giving
Hell
it
yeah.
away for people.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I never did it though.
Huh.
But I haven't recorded anything here. But yesterday when I made that little guitar video, in the background you can hear the cars going by.
Yeah,
And the
you
birds.
like that.
And I was like, damn, this shit sounds nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Some people don't like it though.
That's what makes you yourself.
Yeah. Some people will reach out and be like, yo, can you take this out? I'm like,
Oh,
I'm
see.
very big on when a beat goes out,
Yeah.
however it goes out is the way it's intended to go out.
Oof.
But people there's a certain option to buy the individual audios in the tracks, and they can move it around how they please.
Okay, so it's kind of like unlocked, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I don't like to change it because like I've heard it. The way I heard it was the way I heard it.
Yeah.
So it's very difficult for me to go back and try and hear it a different way.
So if we were to like release something, and like you like completely forgot to do one little part, would you like take it down and re-release
Yes.
it?
Yeah. Like I'll be to the point where like if I think it affects the beat, like there's something that happens a lot in music between audio files is they click.
I can imagine
Like
yeah,
a loop, and then it goes in the next one, and it clips. So there's something you can do where you can like fade the two together, and it
Interesting.
removes that.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
been times where I forgot to do that when I was like finishing the
Oh,
beat.
shit, yeah.
I'm like, fuck, it's gonna
Yeah.
eat me like
That's
for the rest
interesting.
of the day.
Yeah, because I feel like background in like videography a little bit, and that was just like so tedious. Like making sure everything's perfect. It's like will consume you,
That's
bro.
the hardest part.
Yeah.
Like the first part of the day is chaotic and free.
Yeah.
Like the creation.
Yeah.
And then the second part of the day is like
Wrapping it all up.
routine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I have a very organized routine on how I do all that.
Yeah.
So I don't miss that anymore.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good, man. Just having like that structured, because I'm very much like similar. Like the days that I'm not training, like I'll head up to my desk, and it's just kind of like, it's like drawing lines on a fucking chart, man.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, do this.
Yeah.
It's
like
very fucking cool.
creating in essence.
And then like how you said, like 3 p.m. afterwards, like the gym is probably the most. It's not even structured at all. But like I know I go in there thinking like, all right, I want to get this done, and just do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. It breaks up the day too.
Oh, 100%.
Like that's it's really, really difficult to like turn off your brain.
Yeah.
But I think it does it automatically
It's
for you.
easy when you're fucking exhausted after.
Yeah.
That's
true.
why like doing morning sessions is like not for me,
Because it would exhaust you.
because I want to crush it every time I'm in there.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Like I feel like if I went at 5:30 in the morning,
Yeah.
I would have my normal afternoon workout.
Yeah.
And it would kill me.
Yeah.
And then I come and sit down at this desk, and then I'm not giving my 100% to the people who
Yeah.
want the music.
So the time the 3 days I did do the cardio conditioning in the beginning of the day. The first day I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do chill zone 2, but I fucking redlined it. I was like all zone 4, zone 5, and then I came home. I had no appetite. I was very alert though. Like I didn't have any coffee after that. I had a little bit of coffee before, did that, and then like the whole afternoon, I just felt like groggy. It was weird. Like I guess it's like a high that kind of went down. And
I'm sure it does. Well, like
Yeah.
there's a statistic where like your brain only really gives like 3 hours of productive work.
That's fact.
Which is why when anyone asks me when I make music,
Yeah.
the first 3 hours of my day are
There you go.
music.
Yeah.
Because that's when it's getting everything.
Yeah. That's
like,
interesting.
For me, it's really easy to go to the gym, exhausted, sleepy.
Yeah.
If it's a weekend, maybe hungover.
Yeah.
Because once I get there and I get into it,
Yeah.
all the
It's a
chemicals in
routine.
your body just
Yeah.
light up and pushes you through the rest.
Dude, exercising is cool.
It is cool.
It's just dope.
Fucking
And like
amazing.
just like meeting people. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because like I remember I was talking to someone last night actually, talking about like they're going through like a little rough patch right now, but they're just like a workaholic, and I'm just like, you need to find a community
Yeah.
in something. You know what I mean? Because if you're just doing work, if you're focused solely on work, that would crush you. Like if I did that,
100%.
I would be crushed.
Yeah.
I need that community. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And it doesn't have to be the gym. It could be like anything. It could be religion. It could be like some arts and crafts. It could be dancing.
Yeah.
It's like something you're into.
Or going out with a couple buddies on like a Saturday.
Maybe not like the healthiest choice.
No, like, not going
Yeah,
out to
yeah,
the
it's like
bars,
hanging
but
out,
like
yeah.
hanging out. Like
Yeah,
you can
but-
do any activity.
So even bring it back from that. Say you don't have a couple buddies to do that with.
Right.
Go somewhere where you want to find. Go somewhere where you would want to meet someone cool, right?
Or like a place where you find like-minded people. Like we always talk about with the gym.
Exactly. Yes.
Like for me and you, we always talk about the best place to meet a girl would probably be the gym.
Yeah.
Because something that we take very seriously is
Yeah.
health and fitness.
Yeah.
And if she's there and
Yeah.
putting in the work, she probably takes health and fitness seriously.
Sounds familiar.
It sounds like what you did.
Oh man.
But like, yeah, it's like comes back to finding your tribe,
Yeah.
like your circle of people.
Yeah.
And it also helps if like a lot of my friends that I've grown up with that I'm still friends with all have that instilled in them. They like going
Yeah.
to the gym. They like taking
Yeah.
care of themselves. That's
And
important.
That's very interesting too. Talking about like, so when I got into like health and fitness, like that friend group I was in, like I was a delinquent. I was just like all we cared about was getting fucked up,
I mean, I had that
smoking
phase.
a ton of weed, drinking all the time. But I was like your age when I did that shit.
Oh, yeah, I
and
was,
it's just
like,
like
high
I had to slowly kind of drop that because our values didn't align anymore.
Really?
Yeah, and it kind of it's weird. Like it sucks, but like
It's not easy to do that.
it's fucking life.
I
bro.
mean, I don't ever like tell people I'm not going to be friends with them, but you just kind of, it fades
you
out.
drift. You drift for
Yeah,
sure.
you drift.
Yeah, 'cause
Sometimes
you-
it's intentional, sometimes it's not. But sometimes people just, you spend a lot of time around them and you're like, yeah, this person's not for me.
Yeah.
Like, it's not fun to be.
Yeah. Because you want to be around people that, like, I mean, for myself, anyways, you want to be people around that are fucking getting it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, yo, like, they're getting it. Let's fucking go.
It makes
Let's
me
fucking
want to go
build
get
something.
it.
Exactly.
Like, if I wake up and
yeah.
my friend's up fucking putting in the work,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
shit, I got to go put in the work.
Dude, like, something I've started doing is, like, I think it was a podcast I was listening to, and they were saying you can start your day with an automatic win if you wake up before your alarm and you actually get the fuck up.
Yeah.
So I took that.
I still don't
like,
know how the fuck you do that.
I took that very seriously. So I don't know like what it is in my brain now. At 4:50, my eyes open. 4:50 a.m. My eyes open. I'm ready to go.
Ridiculous.
I'm
4:50
ready to
a.m.
go. Yep. And my day is so much more productive.
I guess the thing though that line that you heard, like, you can start your day with a win by waking up before your alarm.
Yeah.
How the fuck do I, like, when I go to bed at night, I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
brain, we're gonna wake up before the alarm. Like,
Well,
how do I?
It's not even that. I don't even know what the fuck it is, but it's just like wins compound, right?
Yeah.
So if you're fucking sitting there hitting snooze fucking 10 times, you already took fucking 10 losses in the day. How do you think that's gonna affect your day?
I do that every fucking morning.
Dude, try it, man. Just like it goes back to discipline.
Yeah, that's
like-
the one area where I've never had discipline.
Yeah, try
It's
it.
when
bro.
I wake up.
I can, dude, I can relate. 100%. I'm so fucking serious.
Because it's really hard to get up.
Yeah, and it's even harder. Like if I'm working from home, like I could just chill. I could grab my
Yeah.
other phone. I could do this shit in bed.
I don't have to be at my desk. I can be at my desk whenever I want.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like it was. I got to the point where like when I would see my clients like in the mornings, training clients, like before I would like get up like an hour early, blah blah blah, and it kind of drifted to all right, I'll get up, take a quick shower, just like hop in the fucking car, and like get there on time. But now I'm like, the discipline is there, and it's like that has helped. In other, like I said, everything's connected.
Yeah.
Just getting up that time, just like it's like I feel so much more productive.
All right, well, maybe I'll try it.
Dude,
I used to get up at like 5:30.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that. Yeah.
But now I like to wake up when the sun wakes up.
Yeah. So what was the fire behind waking up at 5:30?
I think it was just like I saw other people do it, like on YouTube or whatever videos
Okay.
I would watch, and for me it was like, okay, like I have to do it. Like,
Yeah.
you know, only successful people wake up early.
That's facts.
But then also, I'm a big believer of like, it doesn't matter when you get up, when you go to bed, what time you do anything, as long as the hours when you do shit, you just give it your all.
Yeah.
So for me, if it's like, I work the best when I wake up
Yeah.
and the sun's just coming up,
Yeah,
and my
that's
body's like, all right, it's time to naturally wake up. That's what's worked best for me.
Yeah.
So I'm like, why wake up at fucking 5:30 when I'm miserable and pissed off?
That's
or I can wake
facts.
up at 7 and be super happy and
That's
start the day.
facts. That's facts. So something I do now that I am waking up that early, I'll try to deliberately kind of disconnect for 30 minutes and take a 30-minute nap. Like even if I don't fall asleep, I'll just like lay down for 30 minutes.
Wait,
like,
in the middle of the day?
in the middle of the day. Yeah, turn everything off. Just like chill the fuck out. It doesn't even have to be sleeping. I'll just lay there with like my eyes closed.
I'm very anti-nap,
Yeah.
anti-rest.
Dude, since waking up earlier, I fucking kind of need
I
it.
was
I'm
about to say, you wake
exhausted
up
by
at
1.
4:50, you
Yeah.
have to.
Yeah, so and just that kind of
The crashes are
yeah.
bad when you wake up super early.
well, not necessarily a crash. It's like I'm kind of like, I mean, I wouldn't consider it a crash, but I will strategically plan it like right before I make my smoothie for the gym. So like when I hit the gym, it's like I'm waking up again.
That's a good point.
It's so good.
Well, that's how the gym always feels for me.
Yeah,
Like, I think
yeah.
I've told you, like, my day, I don't end my day at a certain time. I just end my day when, like, I'm like, fuck, I don't want to be here anymore.
Yeah,
Like, I'm
I
tired
feel
of
that.
sitting at this desk.
Yeah.
Like, because then I'm just sitting there clicking things for no
Oh
reason.
my god, dude! Yes, I. Can
So it's
relate.
like the other day I went on Instagram and I was like there for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm like, why am I still here? Like,
Yeah.
I'm done. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just going to go to the gym.
Yeah,
And
that's
that's how
awesome.
I end my day.
Yeah. So I definitely have more structure in that regard because, I mean, for me sometimes it's hard to disconnect because like if I'm at my desk and I have like something running, like I need to follow that through to close it.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, and that kind of fucking sucks sometimes because like I try to be so structured with getting to the gym at a certain time. I'll be just checking that while I'm at the gym, like fuck this.
Yeah, see, I've been less hard on myself with time frames.
Yeah.
Like I told you, I used to wake up at 5:30 because I thought I had to.
Yeah.
If I don't like it, then why am I doing it?
Yeah.
So it's like now I get to the gym. If I get to the gym at 6, I get to the gym at 6. If I get to the gym at
that's
1, I
facts.
get to the gym at 1.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, I don't really look at the clock.
Creative control, yeah.
I don't look at the clock that much.
Yeah. I try to use that as kind of like I know what I want to be doing at this time. But if it
Yeah.
doesn't happen, then okay, that's
I'm not going to
whatever.
beat myself up
Exactly.
over it. Like,
yeah. But that's
oh,
what I feel like for myself. I kind of do beat my but it's also like I mean, so sometimes I'm just like it's like 11 a.m. I'm like fuck, like the day's not going well. I'm like I'm gonna go like fucking wash my car for 2 hours.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Dude, I've done the same shit
and it's
sometimes.
cool to be able to do that.
Right.
Oh my fucking
Like,
god.
for
yeah.
me, it's like if I'm ahead on beats in the releases,
Yeah.
I'll like take a day off.
Yeah.
Be like, I kind of want to.
So awesome.
I want to
yeah.
do this today.
Yeah.
Because I
yeah.
think we talked about this earlier, but at least as a creative, like I think you have to experiences influence art.
Well, ooh,
so I
good.
have to
like that.
experience things.
Yeah.
And live life in order
Yeah.
to have new things to create about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because everything you create is like, even if you're not singing or whatever, it's coming from a place of like experience.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like you go through a breakup, I guarantee you most of the shit I release is gonna be really sad.
Ooh.
You know, it's like
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. So
that's
I think
interesting.
I try not to beat myself up when it's like a buddy texts me, he's like, yo, we're going out for dinner tonight on a Tuesday, we're gonna get some drinks.
We're going to fucking Philly for a concert.
Yeah, you know, and I'm just like, yeah, fuck
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I like to say yes to as
Yeah.
many things as I can.
And that's like, damn, that's really cool what you said. Like, that's a way to fucking grow and kind of create from experiences.
Exactly.
Interesting. Huh?
And it's like, but also like yesterday, I told you, I was like not feeling very well. I was kind of hungover.
Yeah.
Supposed to play poker last night. But there are times where you have to have the discipline to be like, nah, I need to fucking go to bed at 9 p.m.
Yeah. Yeah.
and like give my body an 8
I
hour
feel
sleep.
that. I feel that.
Yeah. So it's like,
Yeah.
it's the balance.
Yeah. Balance is everything, man.
But you have to have those experiences.
Yeah.
Especially, I don't like being the guy who says no all the time.
Yeah.
Because then people stop asking.
Well, the thing with that too is like being very deliberate with what you want to do.
Where you put your time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because remember that party you were supposed to go to?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course I'll go.
You know they were mad about that?
They were mad?
Yeah.
Like actually?
One of the guys was.
Really?
For context, I was invited to a birthday party, and I was moving at the same time.
Oh, now here come the excuses.
No, but that's what I
James
told
isn't
him.
going. I'm not going.
That's what I said too. I was like, I don't know, yeah. And I was like, I just didn't tell them I was going.
Yeah.
Like he was like, you should have given me a heads up. Like,
Ah.
you should have told me you weren't coming. And I was like, fuck, I apologize.
Yeah.
Like, and I learned a lesson. I was like, now when I'm not gonna, like last night when I wasn't gonna go to poker,
Yeah. It carries over.
I gave a heads up.
Yeah, because that was an experience and you learned from it.
Right, because they were like, we're gonna have 8 people at the table. That's what they're planning
yeah,
for.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, Josh isn't here. He fucks up the night. But if I
Yeah.
tell him ahead of time,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah, it's being like very direct with what
exactly.
your plays are.
So I learned a lesson from that.
That's dope.
Yeah. But hell yeah.
What do you think?
Let's see what time we're at. That is 58 minutes.
I think that's good.
You think so? I think
First
so.
one? Yeah.
Yeah.
We need something to talk about.